help this morning for our question of the day from students over at Auburn. They have a big game tonight against Corcoran, and that's where we find our Ryan Dean helping get their school spirit up, joining us live for our Friday Morning Lights. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. What a great turnout already here in Auburn. We're going to have so much more. The Maroons in action tonight. What a great spirit they have. Let's talk about the question of the day. Here we go. William Seward, Secretary of State under President Lincoln, made his home in Auburn, but he also made himself known in history. Seward's folly refers to what? We're going to show you the options coming up in the 6 o'clock hour. Of course, we're going to have much more coming up here from Auburn. It is Friday Morning Lights, live from the city of Auburn.
Now time to turn on those Friday morning lights. Joining us now from Auburn High School is our very own Ryan Dean. Good morning, Ryan. How's the atmosphere out there?
The atmosphere is wonderful, Nicole. 5:30 in the morning, they're here to rock out. Yeah, Auburn, live from Auburn High School. They have a big game tonight versus Corcoran. Much more coming up here at Auburn.
100% chance that the students at Auburn are gearing up and excited for another Friday of football. And that's where we find our very own Ryan Dean this morning for another edition of Friday Morning Lights. Good morning.
Oh, what a beautiful stadium this is here, Nicole. This is wonderful to be at Auburn this morning. Big game versus Corcoran. I'm going to bring in Mac. He's one of the players, a senior here. All right, big game tonight.
Yeah.
What's the game plan?
I mean, we just got to go out and execute, do our jobs, score more points than the other team. It's just like every game, play it like we've been playing the past 2 weeks and hopefully come out with a win.
You guys have had some good victories here the last few weeks. What makes your team special?
I mean, we got a group of guys that playing one game a week, it's hard not to get fired up. Everybody's ready to go, and, they're not looking forward to anything else than this game tonight.
All right. Check out this crowd. Hey, thanks for getting up this morning. You excited to be here? Yeah. All right. So, Finley, you play field hockey.
Yeah.
So, what is the student athletes, the vibe like here? You guys got spirit. Give up 5:30 in the morning to come here to hang out with us.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tough, but all in all, we're here for the game, and we all love to play. So we really just come together as a team.
I heard the athletic director bribe you with donuts. Is that correct?
I actually lied about that, but then you said there was donuts, so I got really excited.
Yeah, I do believe donuts are on the way. Yeah, that is true. Well, thank you so much. What's it like to be a senior at Auburn?
It's kind of terrifying because the freshmen are really tall. But other than that, it's really fun just, knowing like it's being your last year, and then you just have to put everything on the table and leave nothing out.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Let's bring in the superintendent. Okay, these kids, man, it's amazing to get up at 5:30, hang out with us. You must be so proud of the kids.
Listen, they're the best. That's why we love what we do, and to celebrate their successes. We're so happy to have you here, but this is why we do what we do. We love it here in Auburn.
Awesome. Can you guys start up a cheer for me? The Go Auburn one again? Go ahead. Go ahead. All right, so while they do that, I'm going to give you the question of the day, if you can hear me. Here we go. So the question of the day, William Seward, Secretary of State under President Lincoln, made his home in Auburn, but he also made himself known in history. Seward's folly refers to what? Is it A, Broadway musical, B, state purchase, C, travel biography, D, failed presidential bid? Weigh in, 6:45. We will answer, and we will be back here from Auburn. That is the very latest from a wonderful scene here at Auburn High School. Nicole, back to you.
Thanks, Ryan. I love the energy there. I think I'm going to start calling him Coach Dean. Looks so official with the clipboard, talking to all the students like he's hyping up the team. We have much more coming up on the morning news, and we have more news headlines. We've got the forecast for you, and we'll head back to Coach Dean. Today's question of the day takes us out to Auburn. William Seward, Secretary of State under President Lincoln, made his home in Auburn, but he also made himself known in history. Seward's folly refers to what? These are the options: Broadway musical, state purchase, travel biography. And here are the cheerleaders in Auburn. We're going to go out to them in just a few minutes and ask them to even help us answer our question of the day. Oh yeah, the football team is ready to go. for another wonderful edition of Friday Morning Lights. We'll catch in with Ryan Dean out there after the break. Auburn is fishing for a win tonight against Corcoran. Students at the high school are already getting into the school spirit early this morning. Joining us now is our very own Coach Ryan Dean. Good morning.
Good morning. What a great turnout here at Auburn. Wow, they show up 5:30 in the morning, started coming here. Great school spirit. We'll have much more. We'll be talking with members of the band, including something new this year for the very first time. An exciting competition for them coming up in November. Much more from Auburn. Friday Morning Lights right here on News Channel 9.
Thank you, Jim. We are looking at a beautiful morning in Auburn. That's where we find our very own Ryan Dean this morning for another edition of Friday Morning Lights. Who do you have with you now? It's such a great atmosphere out there.
It is a wonderful atmosphere. We have the Auburn Vanguard Marching Band behind us, and I'm joined now by Olivia Shaw. She is the drumline major, is that right?
The drum major.
The drum major, okay. What is it like just to be part of the Auburn community?
It's amazing. I really love Auburn, and I know all of our people in marching band also love being here. So
a lot of commitment to be part of the marching band.
it is a lot of commitment, but it's all worth it in the end to see everybody cheering us on.
Talk about that commitment a little bit. I mean, are you guys playing through the summer? When do you start up?
Yeah, so we start in the summer, and we have this thing called band camp, so that it's like 1 week of continuous just playing, and then throughout into autumn and stuff, we keep playing until Dome, which is in November.
Big game against Corcoran tonight. It probably feels really good when the team wins by a lot like they've been doing the last few weeks.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Well, I'm going to bring in the band director, Aaron. Something new this year for Auburn, or at least the first time in a long time. Can you explain that?
Yes, so the first weekend in November, we are going to Allentown, Pennsylvania, and we are competing in the U.S. Bands Championship.
Wow. So what kind of prep does that entail?
So we are preparing our competitive season. We're still competing in the New York State Field Band Conference, the statewide championships, and then the following week we're taking our show that we will be competing with all season to Allentown just to meet new bands and have a great season.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to do the question of the day. Keep that band going for me. That's wonderful. Here we go. The question of the day. Let's answer it. Seward's Folly refers to what? A, Broadway musical, B, state purchase, C, travel biography, or D, failed presidential bid. I wonder if Nicole weighed in. I couldn't hear her. I was going to go with state purchase, and it looks like that is a runaway right now on Twitter. And you know what? That is the correct answer, state purchase. Seward's Folly refers to a treaty signed with Russia for the purchase of Alaska for $7 million. So that is the latest here right now in Auburn. We're going to check in one more time before we say goodbye for good. But what a great Friday Morning Lights here in Auburn.
All right, thank you, Ryan. I love that energy. It's great. So many great students. It's wonderful that we get to showcase the different programs in all of these districts. We are going to have much. Thank you, Jim. After the break, we're going to have your top stories in your news on the go, and we'll head out for one last check at Friday Morning Lights. Well, thank you, Jim, and thank you for waking up with us. Before we say goodbye, let's check in one more time with Ryan Dean. Okay, you've gone from a coach to a conductor. Now I think you kind of look like a student. You fit right in.
You know what? Now they gave me some swag. I feel great. Yeah, Friday Morning Lights here in Auburn did not disappoint. Don't forget about Friday Night Fever. Remember, tonight at 11:11, join the team. You have Stephen Ponzi, Mario Sacco, and Matty Mushkin for the hottest games happening around the region. Friday Night Fever, 11 at 11. What a great morning. Thank you so much for joining us from Auburn. We're signing out.